for Donald Trump, this is downright spooky. These two lawyers, Kenneth, it's either Chesbrough or Cheesebrough. I've heard it pronounced both ways on television, and John Eastman were working on a plan to get the Supreme Court to accept a challenge to the election in Georgia and in Arizona and Wisconsin. And if the Supreme Court would do that, these guys believed that that would give cover to Republicans in the House of Representatives, that 147 Republicans in the House of Representatives, that I believe was 8 or 9, maybe 10 Republicans in the United States Senate who voted to overturn the election. It would give them cover to throw the election to the states, to say, hey, it's deadlocked. Let's just have the states take this over. U.S. District Judge David O. Carter has looked at some of these emails that have just come out, and he said they show evidence of criminal activity between, Trump's campaign and these guys. But now it turns out that the key to their plan, and I use the word key because that was a word used in one of these emails, the key to their plan was Clarence and Ginny Thomas. Keep in mind, John Eastman, the guy who is the champion of this thing, used to clerk for Clarence Thomas. And he's the lawyer who is working for Donald Trump, who is trying to get the Republicans to throw the election to the House by objecting to the outcome. And not only did he used to clerk for Clarence Thomas, but he was corresponding with Ginny Thomas throughout this period of time, regularly. The public could come away believing the election, particularly in Wisconsin, was likely rigged, wrote Cheeseborough. If they could just get this appeal before the Supreme Court, they didn't need Thomas to rule in their favor. All they needed him to do was say, yeah, we'll take the case. He said having Georgia in play on the Supreme Court would be critical. This is amazing. Eastman wrote, although the president signed a verification for the election back on December 1st, he's since been made aware of some of the allegations made by the experts have been inaccurate. Basically, where that is all going is they were talking about, well, if Trump signs this phony document, he could go to jail. So we'll just sign it for him, essentially. And now, they just gave immunity to Kash Patel, this grand jury. I'm expecting them to give immunity to John Eastman next.